All right, guys. So just got back. I just finished up with the museum. So now I'm in the Luxembourg Garden. I'm not sure why it's called that, but it's pretty sick. So you guys can see all the way here. They have some flowers up here. But yeah, it's a really big public park that's in the middle of the city. So I'm gonna check it out. I have a plan to go to the National Assembly, which is their national parliament, and then the Eiffel Tower, and then after that, I think the Arc de Triomphe. We'll see how it goes. I have to get back to the station in 3 hours approximately, so not that much time. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. This park is pretty cool. Not a park, a garden. As you can see here, we got some kids riding on some donkeys, so not bad. And then obviously, it's on a nice park with a big fountain and a big courtyard. And there's also a bunch of trees back there. But yeah, the donkeys are passing and it's really cute. So there you go. That's cool. I think we might actually be on track to visit every single town hall today on our trip. As you can see behind me, it's hard to read, but you can even see the flags of the European Union in France. This is the town hall of the 6th arrondissement, or the 6th district. And then on this side of the road, one thing I noticed about Paris is the entire town is a downtown. So here you can see it's a church, the Church of Saint Sepulchre or something like that. But it's massive. I can imagine that inside it's very beautiful. It probably has stained glass all over the place. And then there's also a fountain just here ahead. But yeah, that's that. Alright guys, next little stop is at Les Deux Magots. Apparently this is a very famous cafe. I'm not sure. I was honestly thinking of which cafes I went to when I was here last time, but I have no clue. Also, I just realized there's a big Louis Vuitton store here right beside it, and just right behind me there's another church. I might go have a quick look, just why not, because they're usually open, but let's have a look. But yeah, I was looking at the menu there, they had the 90 euro caviar, so you know they mean business when it's that expensive. So let's go to the church. Good thing I came into this church because it's massive. Honestly, I think it should be called a cathedral. But the thing about the size of Paris is that there's one of these in every single neighborhood, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, check it out. You can see the ceiling and all the stained glass behind me. It's quite the sight. And yeah, you have to be respectful and silent when you're here, so that's why I'm not talking loud, but it's a really cool place. Alright guys, so pretty cool here. We just had Steinway & Sons, which is the most world-renowned kind of piano manufacturer of all time. And yeah, you can just see there's pianos in there, which are 150,000 euros each. Yeah, I didn't actually, one sec. I was inside for a few seconds, but I didn't want to film, so there you go. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I think we're in Museum City right now because we have 3 museums in the same region. First of all, we have the Museum of Orsay, which I believe is a natural animal museum. You can see there's a rhino and a horse there, and then an elephant just there. Yeah, it's a really big museum. Apparently, fortunately, the doors close at 5 o'clock, even though the museum closes at 7 or 6. So I can't even go because it's 5:25, sorry. But yeah, you can even see that overhang was blocking the view, but it's a massive museum. And then to my behind me, we have the Museum of the Legion of Honor, which is another massive museum. And then you obviously have the Seine River, so this is sick. And then there's another museum on the other side of the Seine. I don't know what it was called, but there's also another garden as well, slash park. So a lot of attractions here. That's the one thing about when you're in Paris, you get overwhelmed with how many things there are. And honestly, for me, if I went to just one, that would take up so much of my time anyways. So you just gotta try not to think too much about it and just try to absorb as much as you can while you're here, knowing that nobody, even Parisians, have never seen everything in their own city. So that's what happens when your entire city is pretty much a downtown. But yeah, look at this. Do you see this this cafe right here? It's called the Two Museums because it's 2 museums situated right beside each other. So yeah, cool stuff. I'm currently heading towards the National Assembly, which is where all of the parliamentarians in the entire country meet up. So let's check this out. This is a famous landmark hotel that was destroyed by a fire, not destroyed, but partially burnt by a fire in February 2022. So exactly a year ago, actually. And this sign just shows what the restoration work is that they're doing, which started in October of 2022, and they're currently still doing it, as you can see. So interesting stuff. Hi guys, so we're here at the square where the National Assembly is. Obviously you can see it behind me. We also have a protest going on there. It's actually an anti-war protest, so you know, I support that, but it's kind of embarrassing. There's only like 10 of them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ask if there's any parts of the National Assembly which are open to the public, because I really like to see what it's like inside. So I'll give you guys an update soon. Hi guys, so quick update. Damn, that guy has a big gun. Hold on. You see the police there on the other side of the road? I think he's got an automatic rifle, but I mean, you gotta have this kind of level of security right in front of the basically the National Parliament. But yeah, I just asked, so there's this week, apparently it depends, but this week there's no kind of open services to the public, unfortunately. But yeah, she quickly explained to me, so basically all the deputies, which represent different parts of France, come here to do their sessions, but they mostly stay with their constituents. And actually it's interesting, she told me that the president does not have the right to come here because he has his own place in Lycée, and because the powers are separated. I just saw right now, you can see the Eiffel Tower. It's just behind me there. So that's where I'm heading. I'm not sure if that's the first stop. I think there's another stop in between, but yeah, that's what the plan is. Pretty much right now we're in the epicenter of Paris, like with respect to all of the monuments that are close by. So first of all, I just forgot the name, but there's a Grand Palace that you can see with the gold ornamentation, which is just there. And actually just by that palace is where the Champs-Élysées begins. And you can kind of see the Arc de Triomphe in the background, but the Arc de Triomphe is on the Champs-Élysées, and it's just over there, which I will actually be going to, hopefully, if I have enough time. So right now I'm 5 kilometers away from the train station, and I have to walk there. But anyways, just to the right of that museum is also the Louvre. There's actually a big garden between them. I definitely want to go to the Louvre because that's the place where I remember the most from my trip with my family in 2016, which is one of my fondest memories of my entire life. So I'm definitely gonna go there, but not today probably. And then here you have the Necropole. Oh no, the Invalides. That's where Napoleon is buried. So I'm probably gonna go there, and then obviously you can see the Eiffel Tower there. So I'm probably gonna try to do the Invalides. I might have to make this vlog into 2 parts because it's gonna be a bit long, and I'm also at 16% battery, so I have to make sure that I don't die. not me, but my phone. So Invalides, Eiffel Tower, you can see there, and then Arc de Triomphe, and I'll probably just start running back to the station. So hi guys, this is the Hotel of the Invalides. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get inside because it closes at 6. I don't even know how it works, but yeah, I'm not sure if I said in the last update, but this is where Napoleon is buried. So pretty insane. He actually died in a different island because the British purposely segregated him from France to reduce his influence, but they repatriated his body. And this must have also been the fort back then, because you can see there's a gap in between the walls. But yeah, unfortunately I don't get to go. Kind of sucks. I'm getting to go by these monuments, but I'm not getting to go inside, but it's all good. I don't have time to go inside them anyways, but it's cool to see that gold dome Hotel d'Inval. Last thing, just beside this, the place I was just at, check out this florist shop. It's quite well decorated. You can even see that. Oh no, there was a guy with a ladder who was just there now, but yeah, look at that. It's really beautiful. But I can imagine those are expensive flowers for sure. Let's go to the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, we made it. But I walked all the way to the end of the Champs, like this park / field, because there was something on Google Maps called the Grand Palace. Hold on, where is it written? Oh, there you go. Hold on. Oh yeah, right there. Grand Palace. I thought it was like some cool like palace, but it's just like an exhibition center and it's locked anyways. But yeah, I'm at the end of the hall. I mean, at this big field. I remember when I was here in the summer, it wasn't fenced off. I think they're trying to renew the grass. This looks really like just newly installed, so I think every year they put new grass in there, which is kind of a waste, but I guess it is the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna run all the way there. I was already there, to be honest, but yeah, we're gonna go all the way close to it. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to run, to be honest, for the rest of the way, because I think I'm like 12 kilometers away from the station. So wish me guys, we're much closer now, and this is sick. That's the Eiffel Tower, 324 meters. It's very impressive. What's even more impressive is how wide its base is. Obviously, it's like a special design tower. You have most buildings or skyscrapers that have a base that is more or less equal to the height of the top of the spire, but this one is much more drastic in terms of the change. I just actually read why these are closed. Obviously, it's to get the grass and to make it rest or like have time to regrow, and it's from mid-October to mid-April every single year that they do that. But yeah, actually, if I'm not mistaken, taking videos of like the Eiffel Tower when it's night, when the lights are on. It's like a copyright infringement, so let's go. Illegal out here. But anyways, actually I think only if I try to use that for commercial gains and it would be legal, but I'm still gonna pretend that it is. And then you can also see there's quite a bit of construction going on. So you have all this, and then right there's a bunch of like scaffolding or whatever on the second floor. I think you can access here. I don't think you can access there, but you can obviously go to the very top. And yeah, you can even see the elevators. I'm not sure if they're visible with the camera, but pretty cool. So guys, look at this. Even to get underneath the Eiffel Tower, I'm not sure if it's paid, but to just enter the site, you have to go through pretty much airport security. So yeah, that's all of the safety systems they pretty much put into place in France after all those terrorist attacks, starting from 2015 pretty much, in Charlie Hebdo. So yeah, I wanted to go underneath because I want to tell the story of actually we lost my sister underneath the tower because there's 4 pillars and she was supposed to be at one of them, but I think we mixed it up or something. But yeah, I remember it was really scary. I was able to go pretty close to one of the pillars, but obviously not underneath because you have to go through the security. But yeah, we were lucky that we came to France like in 2016 after only like there was only like one terrorist attack that happened, and they hadn't had all the security. It was just free access. You could go underneath the tower, whoever liked to could. And finally, like even the place where we rested beside the National France Stadium was where they had another terrorist attack like a few years after, or like I think only a year after that we were there. So it's incredibly scary that we were where terrorists attacked like citizens and killed them. So yeah, unfortunately I don't think I'll be going underneath, but because of that security. But yeah, I'm gonna cross the river, the Seine. I'm gonna get back onto the right side because that's the side I need to be on to get to the north the north train terminal for the Paris. And then finally, well, I'm gonna stop in some spots, so you'll have to stay tuned to see where I go. Alright guys, so this is the Eiffel Tower from the other side. I'm just about to leave. There's actually so many people here. Hold on, let me just show you. Like, look at all these people. But well, actually, one thing I wanted to show you guys quickly. There's a bus blocking me, but this is the other side with the actual road. I was on the side with the field behind it. But if you guys see here, in the middle of the road, there's a bunch of people just stood here who are taking pictures in the middle of the road, which is completely illegal, but they do it anyways. It's funny, I actually watched a YouTube video about it because it's a common problem that people complain about. People just standing in the middle of the road to take a picture because they want the Eiffel Tower to be centered. But it's really funny. Yeah, these people are fighting right now to try to get on the bus, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, my phone is like on 10% or something, so I'm gonna try to like vlog as much as I can, but I'm not even sure. But yeah, look at this, guys. We're on the Seine. It's so beautiful because all the lights are on. Look at that. Almost like we're in Italy, but yeah, so I'm off to say goodbye to the Eiffel Tower for now. I'll probably be back at some point during my 4 months, but yeah, catch you guys next. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the second part of the Paris vlog. The last part will be taking place primarily on the Champs-Élysées with the Arc de Triomphe, so I hope you'll enjoy.